Now, if you're like me, you don't like being bothered when you're clearly doing something.
Hey Anna, do you think you can take me to the hospital now?
Dude, I just started a new game. So I was in Hollywood at a coffee shop the other day, and I had like half an hour to kill, so I was reading. And personally, when I see that someone is reading, listening to music, or in an argument with someone, I get the hint that it's probably not a good time to bother them. But apparently, some people don't.
Hi.
Hi.
I'm Jake.
Hi, Jake. What are you doing? Can't you see that I am reading? I mean, I don't want to be a bitch or anything, but this ain't the club. I am here to socialize. Can't you read my body language, which is clearly stating that I don't want to talk to you? And of course, I can't just be honest and direct and say, I can see that you want to talk and you seem like you're a really nice person, but I'm kind of engrossed in this book and I'd like to finish some of it before I have to leave. No, of course I can't do that because I'm a fucking coward and then there'd be no video. So instead, I smile and I nod and I discreetly try to let the guy know that I don't want to talk to him. And if you live in LA, this stranger is bound to ask you something like,
Will you read my screenplay and tell me what you think?
oh, my friend, this is the one place where my honesty will have no compromise. Well, first of all, the grammatical errors.
Oh, well, it's just a first draft.
Even for a first draft, there should never be grammatical errors. And some of the characters' names aren't even capitalized.
Well,
and don't direct from the inside. I see a lot of the camera sweeps down, the camera pans left. That's the director's job, not yours.
Well,
I would not show this to anyone. I mean, the grammatical errors alone are enough to tell me that you're not a serious writer, and the fact that you direct from the inside kind of proves that you're an amateur. I would buy some books on proper screenplay format and then rewrite the shit out of this before ever showing it to anyone ever again in your life. Now you may think that's harsh, but this guy was not looking for constructive criticism. He was looking for praise. Earlier on in the conversation, he asked me for some advice about LA, and as I was telling him things that had taken me years to learn, his eyes glazed over. Yeah, his eyes had the fucking indecency to glaze over. Now you may be wondering what's the point. Well, your time is valuable because it's a limited resource. You only have a set number of breaths. Why waste them on some guy who's gonna interrupt your amazing book, ask for advice he's not gonna listen to, and want praise on something that's honestly half-assed bullshit? Look, no matter how nice you are or want to be, you have limits, you have boundaries, and that's okay. If I had just been honest and upfront in the beginning and said, hey, I'm sorry man, I don't want to be rude or anything, but I'm kind of reading, then I wouldn't have wasted 20 minutes of my life. And if you hadn't clicked on this video, you wouldn't have wasted 3 minutes of yours. I'll see you next Monday. Stay awesome, Gotham.